Hello guys, I have a thing for P60 lights, okay? I think partly because I got started with flashlights building direct driven P60 drop-in, so it was a big thing for me at the time, and it still is for me now. There's something about a P60 light, it just makes me feel all warm inside, all right? This particular light right here was a gift from, I'm sorry, I can't remember who gifted it to me, but it was from a customer and he had it engraved in B54. I thought that was kind of cool. Has a P60VN quad in it. Really nice light. Something about P60, I don't know. But once you get into it, it's hard to get out, okay? So, this is a Surefire Z2 that I did some cosmetic too. The reason I did this was because it was originally a pretty well used Surefire Z2 with a lot of scrapes on it. So I took out the anodization and then I kind of, I don't know, so bling it up in a way. This one have SST40 shaved dome. Yep, SST40 shaved dome in a smooth reflector. Throws a nice large hot spot. I like it. I'm not sure if this is on my store or not, but I hope no one ever buys it because I love it. Okay, so lately Texas Lumen, I imagine from Texas, has been building very nice posts for P60 lights and several custom design lights of his own, okay? Here, I have one of his P60 lights. Extremely thick body. So it heat sinks very well. There's an assortment of head, body, and tail cap. They come raw like this. So this is a polished version, okay? I polished them, so that you can have that added. I usually just sell them all polished up. So it's a very nice light. I have nothing bad to say about it other than that it's a little large, but you know, the mass adds to the heat sinking. So here's the Surefire Z2, and you can see it's a little bit bigger, well, quite a bit more substantial than a Z2. But the neat thing is though, it will take, I don't have it here, it takes the larger cell, the 2700. Okay, I'm not sure if it fits, I don't think it fits 21700 or not. Okay, I don't think it does, but it fits 2700 for sure cells. And those are fatter cells than the 1800 and more capacity. So that's a big plus. Very cool, neat light. I love this light, okay? P60 design, you can run any drop-in you want. I'll upgrade it to my FS54 switch. Makes a decent, nice looking light, okay? Almost too nice to use, but nothing really too nice to use, okay? They're all tools. But it's nice, all right? They're not cheap. A fully blinked up version like this with my light engine and everything runs around 250, 270, somewhere in that range. But it's a really nice semi-custom light, so to speak, okay? Lately though, like my only gripe was the size, right? And they came out with something else. Texas Lumen came out with the I think it's called TSLA9vn? TSLA9vn? Oh my god, I can't remember what it is. You know what? I can't butcher this up. Give me a second here, because there's no way I should be pronouncing the name wrong. That's not acceptable. TSLA9vn is what I think it is, and it is, all right? TSLA9vn. I'm sorry about that. All right, so this is the P60 design, and this is the TSLA9vn design, okay? You can see here it's quite a bit smaller. It's not a P60 hose, all right? It has a copper, this particular version has a copper light engine in it where I mount a copper onto it, solder bonded. Very cool version here with a mixture of two neutral white and two cool white LEDs to get a cooler neutral tint. This is a specific build I'm building for a customer where he wanted all of the edges rounded off. So the tail cap here is rounded off. The head here is rounded off. The ends here are rounded off. So this one is really, really nice. You can see here, this one is all raw, not polished. So you would get a finish like this from Texas Lumen. This is also a raw light, but I polished the tail cap a little bit. It's not fully polished, so that you can see the kind of a difference, how much nicer the potential would be. And here's one that's fully polished, and you can see here, it is just really, really nice when it's fully polished. So, relatively nice do-it-yourself project, I think. It's not that hard to, at least the P60 version is not that hard. You just buy a P60 and you pop it in. So that's not very hard at all, right? But if you're a little handy, you can build your own light engine onto the copper pill that's provided, and you have yourself a really nice compact large cells, 20 high capacity 2700 cell, and look at how small it is, right? And the Z2 is relatively small. And look at how short it is, I meant. And with a quad, I'll put out a good 3000 lumen with substantial heat sinking, very well heat sinking design, tons of threads on the copper light engine. Oh, actually, I can show it to you guys. See how much thread there is? The more thread, the better, because it'll heat sink better. And look, that copper light engine in there has an equally amount of thread, tiny threads, but lots of them, so it heat sinks to the body extremely well. Very nice thick O-ring. Very well made, and I'm proud to say that this light is made in USA. I'm sure the owner, the founder of Texas Lumen is really proud also. Very, very nice light. Lots of thread. It will take you forever to twist it on and off, but look at how nice it is. And I think having the corners rounded off really adds to the quality, right? And that's an option you have to pay for. It doesn't come with the corners rounded off. There, there, and there, right? It's a lot more pocket friendly when you have it rounded off. So, yes, I think this is... as far as quad goes, I think this is my favorite light. Like, honestly, the substantial mass is worthy here. The profile is relatively short, and that makes it very desirable. Look at how nice it is. And I have tiny hands. Very, very nice light. Look at how dirty my hands are because I've been handling them. And one of them just came off the polish. I polished the rear here a little bit, and I didn't clean it off, just so that you guys can see, and it got rubbed off on my hands. So... usually I try to find bad things to say. Sometimes I have to make an effort to find bad things to say, but this one is just really nice. I don't know what to fault it. The P60 version, a tiny bit long, serves its purpose well, a little bit big, but this TSLA9vn, what a dream light. About the same price, $250, $275, something like that. Rounded corners add more. I think with this particular delivered sample, quads and everything, rounded corners, polish, it's like, I think it's like $300 flat. Yes, whole damn lot of money, but for $300, I think it's worth it. It's just worth it. Made in USA, really nice built light and really nicely finished, all right? That's all I have to say. Now I'm going to shut my mouth and just let you guys enjoy the light a little bit. Okay. One thing, if you do try to build it yourself, you can fit tail caps. They share tail caps. So the TSLA9vn will have... I promised to shut up and I didn't. I'm sorry. So they have their own head, their own light engine, their own body, but you can mix and match tail cap. So the tail cap can be used off of a regular P60 light. So here you can see how this two light shares the tail cap. One's polished and one's not. See that? So yeah, when you order, if you do not like the tail cap that it comes with, I think this is the tail cap that was recommended. Maybe. I'm not sure. But basically, you can mix and match the tail cap. Most people might not know that, okay? So mix and match the tail cap when you build one of these. It's just from here to here. You have to stick to the TSLA proprietary design. Look at how nice that is. Knurling makes for an excellent tighten and loosen. I tried several different colors, rubber boot here, and you know that adds character too. But black is pretty nice also. What a beautiful light, right? What a beautiful light. Oh, I am in love with this TSLA9vn. Absolutely in love. What a gem. Made in USA. Just beautiful. All right. Full thumbs up for this Texas Lumen light. Thank you guys.